heart attack, fast fatal heart impact, past painful scars. In fact, I blast tasteful bars and pass. I back up my actions, fact don't ask, grab reactions, jacked attack with every word, then act with class as they hear me snap. I got nothing to lose, cause I fought and felt the bruise. Now I'm not the one confused, call the shots and they produce. I ain't lost, I'm finally loose, pick a new submerged juice. I need the views to boost me to a new abuse of being used. Everybody wants a piece now, y'all can rest in peace now. You're dead to me, so peace out. Remember you're discreet now, get ready for defeat now.
Alrighty. Hello everybody. This is Kyusho here, and now, before we begin, let us give a brief little review. In the last part, quite a number of things have happened. Now, in the last part we had Deku. Deku, he was shot by Lady Nagant. Whenever he was trying to throw off the hero community's trail from them, Deku was flying over a city. And Nagant, she was sitting there for 2 or 3 days waiting. Whenever she saw the man-bat, she fired. And Deku, he was injured and shot in the shoulder. Now, Nagant, she expected it to be a non-fatal injury. And Deku, he heard the first bullet. The second one, it got him. Now, Deku, after throwing off her trail and even tricking her, he was able to gain her quirk. However, right now there's also another thing going on. The Hero Association wants to send their little birdie, Hawks, after Deku. And right now there's an issue. Marksmanship and Lady Nagant's rifle quirk. Those two quirks paired together can make for a devastating combo. From their understanding, Marksman, it allows you to see your target and find them. It's basically like this. If you can find your target or you know where they are, you can fire at them. And you'll either get a path to them, or if you don't have a target, it will highlight a target for you. It's quite simple. It basically works as a infrared scope and a guiding system. So, Marksman. Now, Deku has that ability, and right now, their little birdie would be a good challenge. However, they want Hawk to try and take Deku whenever he is off guard. But with his injury, he is going to be laying low. They are not aware of that part. Now, with that being said, it has currently been 2 weeks since Deku has been shot. And right now Deku, he does wake up. Him doing so and turning. As right now, he actually does see that somebody, they fell asleep on the couch. Him walking over and looking down. As Deku, he does see Mizuki. Him, so I'm going to bring his hand down and going to grab onto her blanket, pulling it up and over her, as he actually is going to grab onto the remote and turn it off. Now, Deku is going to turn and walk away. Him going to grab some cash, and right now, going to leave. Deku walking down the steps of the motel, as he does going to turn and walk towards the ocean. Deku going to step forwards and onto the beach. And right now he does listen to it. He does look out towards the sunrise. And he does hear it. The sand under his feet, the waves crashing, and most importantly, silence. He hears just the ocean. And Deku, he does stare. Something about it is so captivating. I mean, it's something that he's missed. I mean, him turning. He was having a moment. But right now, he needs to get things ready. This morning, they're supposed to be talking about a few things. And Mizuki, she had a few things planned out. But she wants to go over it with them. Hopefully things will be okay though. Now, Deku, he does go to somewhat walk away. And right now we do actually later whenever Deku does arrive back to the motel and go into the room. Him doing so, as right now Deku, he does go to someone sit down and have a cup of coffee in front of him. Now, Deku, he does go somewhat reach into a bag. Him going to somewhat turn and bring his hand out onto Mitsuki's leg. Him somewhat shaking her awake as she actually goes to turn and sit up. Deku going to bring up a donut and hand it to her. Her grabbing the donut, as right now Deku, he does something to turn and point directly back to the table. Now, Deku does stand up and wake up Ochako. And whenever she does somewhat wake up, she actually does somewhat turn to Deku. Her confused as Deku does hold up a donut. Now, she actually does something to sit up. Her ask him what's going on. We're having a bit of a meeting. I got breakfast. Coffee's on the table. Now, she does want to get up and stretch. And right now, after sitting down with the two, their actions are so she's trying to gain her bearing, organize her thoughts. And right now, Deku, he does sit there and drink his own coffee, as he's trying to wonder about what she's going to talk about. And right now, there actually is Ochako, who she does hold onto the donut and try to inform Deku. Okay, so she knows a pretty good amount of what's going on. So she'll just try to explain it, and Mizuki will go over some of the more important things. Really? Yeah. Okay, so me and her have been looking around. Well, I've been looking online. She's been looking socially, I guess. It's like this. We have been working as a team. And right now, we've tried looking into the underworld. You have? We have. Right. Anyways, let me just explain, then you can get to your thing. Mizuki, she looked online. And so did I. We found much. We found certain people, and we found certain ways to get there. The underground. Let's just call it that for right now. It's a place where you can get anything. Delivered, or schedule meetings, or go to a place to pick up. You drop cash, and that's it. No physical location. It's just suppliers and buyers. Okay. And it's quite simple. Somebody from the Hero Committee, they're trying to set up a honeypot. Yeah, that's what it's called. It's a piece of bait. They're trying to lure us in. They don't know exactly how much we're doing or what we might do. So they're probably trying to plan for everything. Someone named C from the Hero Committee, they're saying they want to try and expose corruption. But at the same time, they want to get money for their trouble. While they could leak it, they'll be killed. So they want someone from the net to take them. Someone who can pay them off, and then they can run. Hide somewhere. I mean, it's clearly a trap. Right. They'd go after anyone who is involved. They'd go after anyone who would be seen as suspicious. Exactly. And that's just the committee. So far, we don't know what heroes are involved in the operation. Right. Anyways, me and Ochako, we found a few other things. It would help us greatly in hiding here. It wouldn't be suspicious. We wouldn't have to rely on you going out and getting the ATM stuff. And that could be one of the things that people would see notably. Right. Well, I try and cover it up as best as I can. We understand that. But right now, there's another thing. There are contracts here. Assassination, protection, and other things. Really? You think that we can just go onto the black market and be hired as hitmen? It's not just that. We can still work as heroes. We are getting paid. Yes, but we can take out people who deserve it. Izuku, I know that you're still trained that way. And with that quirk you just got, this would allow you to work stealthily. Besides, right now the best thing for you to do is train it, right? So, you want me to use my quirk to kill? It's who you've been killing. Okay, I understand, but just as long as our targets are guilty. I know. Here. Her pulling out her phone and going to someone show Deku a page she did screenshot. And Deku, he does look down at it. Him swiping, as right now he does read a few things. The person here, they've been bailed out multiple times. They spent time in prison at one point, but that didn't last for very long. They got out on bail, and then a few more things happened. They had charges against them get dropped mysteriously, and whenever they were almost given the death penalty, they managed to somehow get out of it. And that's a few things that Deku he does see. Right now, he managed to escape the death penalty. So either he had a really good lawyer, or that may have been a corrupt judge. Now, Deku's annoyed. And right now, they do both see it on his face. As Deku, he does ask exactly how much are people paying for this guy. They want to pay around 100,000. Really? Yeah. I'm also bringing up the assassination things because while it is one of the last things I think we should resort to, we might need it if we're going to try and blend in at UA. Proper mailing address? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Right. I don't think an old motel like this would be good. It wouldn't be. Besides, right now there's a lot going on. And I'm just saying this right now. I think that we should only agree to take out targets we all deem to be guilty. If one of us disagrees, then it's the other two who have to do it if they both agree. And if the other one has reserves about it, we don't go after the target at all, unless it's a solo mission. So basically, we either work together as a team or work by ourselves. Yeah, that's basically it. I'm not too sure how you guys might like it, but it's the best thing we can do. Besides, cash, gear, ammo. A place to stay that has more than just this here. It would be good, right? Besides, the small couch is really uncomfortable. Yeah, you're right about that. So, anyways, equipment, gear, ammo. They also have hero gear. Really? Yeah, my mask is back in the car. Right. I've been thinking about it though. We need to somewhat move that. Hmm? Yeah. If we're gonna do this, then we might need another vehicle, depending on where this place is at. If this place is somewhere safe and easy to handle, then I'll do it by myself. You said the guy escaped the death penalty? I did. Good. And all these charges have been proven mostly true. Good. Okay then. All in favor? Deku holding up his hand. And right now the other two, they do agree. And right now Deku, he does so go to stand up. Him reaching into the bag and grabbing another donut. Telling them. Right now he's gonna go move the car. Just in case. He doesn't want the hero company to show up and booby trap the parking lot. So, he's gonna handle that real quick, and then he's going to go out. Now, right now Deku, he does want to stand up. And right now, he does want to stretch his arms, as Mizuki, she does want to smile, and look up towards him. And right now Ochako, she actually doesn't see that before she has someone to reach down and grab her coffee cup. Her taking a sip from it, before someone going to yawn. Now, Deku would walk away. And right now Ochako, she was trying to ask a question. Does Mizuki like Izuku? Hmm? Oh. Um, well, kind of. I do respect him. Not the reaction I thought. But you don't like him romantically? Um, well, that's hard to say. Oh, that was different. So, you do. Ochako, I'm not gonna do this with you right now, okay? Listen, I'm gonna go for a walk. Look around for another place. See where Deku might hide the car and ask a few questions. Because I myself need to look into this. I'll make a phone call and then I'll come back. Okay, okay, but I'm curious about something though. Hmm? What is it? You and Izuku have known each other for a long time, right? Yeah. Was he always like this? I mean, he's sort of hardcore. I he it's a long story. He he was never like that before. Really? Yeah. He's told me that he's sorry for shouting at you though. The first time. You kinda came at a bad time though. Oh, right. But I just didn't know at the time. He tried to warn me. Yeah. Izuku, he's still not very good at socializing with people. Although, analyzing them, that's sort of his best quality. Hmm? What do you mean? He gets to know your mannerisms and he can know whenever something's wrong. Just, he's done it to you, hasn't he? He has. Now, Mizuki does someone going to stand up. And right now she does go out and for her walk, making a phone call before she does leave. Now, right now there actually is Deku. Deku currently, he did head back over to the beach. And right now in the morning, it does feel different. Okay, so going underground, working in the shadows, trying to do all of this. Try to actually be a hitman again. I mean, he was an assassin basically, but this this is freelance. I mean, actual money, actual private clientele. This is a lot of the stuff he's heard about. But he does have to remember certain things that he was trained for. And right now, Deku, he actually just goes to turn his head. Him hearing something is right now, Deku, he does bring his hand up to his head as his ear changed into a bad ear. Hmm? Now, Deku does grab at it. And right now, he's confused. He didn't mean to do that, did he? Him turning his head. And right now, he does hear somebody down the beach that they're currently training. And Deku, he does go to turn and stand up. Him, so I'm going to focus his eyes, as right now he does see probably about, what, a fourth of a mile down, maybe a little bit more than that, somebody standing there. And right now Deku, he can't make them out, but they're tiny. And there's somebody else there. And the person, they're surrounded by a bunch of trash. Huh. Now, Deku does think. Him looking back towards the water. He's not going to get involved there. I mean, somebody's already handling it, so no use doing that. Now, Deku, he does try to think though. It's almost like being a hero though. Now, Deku does try to shake that thought off. Why does he keep thinking that? He just shouldn't let it be his problem. I mean, People, they die. Yes, he gets that. But he wants to be a hero so bad, but he doesn't value life. Why is that? I mean, is that even possible? Can someone this deranged as him just be a pro? I mean, you have to value life because you're going to be saving it, right? But that doesn't make sense. The idea of being a hero is still in his head. God. Deku bring his hand up to his head. These people have really fucked with his mind. They glamorize this shit. And it's not even the same way. You put your life on the line for people who either are criminals or who will one day try and be you. And they'll deal with worse problems. I mean, he remembers the aim of the All Might Project. This fucking group of people who would take over and probably become the future top 10. That's what this thing was supposed to be. It was all a fucking lie. But why? Why is it just like this? No. Deku currently just stand there. And right now somebody else come walking up to him and turn their head, asking if he's okay. Deku's not even looking back towards them. Go away. Now, Deku, he does feel someone's hand wrap around his own. And now Deku goes on turn his head and look directly towards Ochako. Sorry. Her going to look back towards him. Before he does tell her, he's not going to try and brainwash her. Just leave him alone. Are you okay? No. My head still hurts. I've been getting headaches. It's gone down, but I can't focus. I'm just... Chaco, do you think that we'll ever be okay? I don't know. Well, please answer faster. That was honest, okay? I get it. It's just... I just... I don't know. I want to do certain things in my head, but I know they're wrong. Other things that I plan to do, I know they're for the greater good, but they're also wrong. Some of the things that I've seen people do that I do, I can stomach, but I don't know if they can stomach some of the stuff I've done before. Uh-huh. Do you think that after this is all done, we can be redeemed? All the blood on our hands? Izuku, we were forced to do all that. We could have resisted. I could have. I spent 2 years trying to plan our way out. And all it took was 2 hours. 2 fucking hours. And now we're here. I don't know. I just want to be left alone right now, okay? Izuku, I think that you need to talk to someone. No, I'm fine. Izuku, you have a hero complex. Deku turning towards her and telling her, stop it. Now, Deku does watch her. She goes to open her mouth. Before going to stop. And then go to open her mouth again. He has a hero complex. Now, she doesn't want to wait. And right now she just continue. Deku, he wants to be a hero. He wants to value every single life. That's what he used to be. That was a core part of him. But right now he's not even too sure if he's still the same person he was. Deku, he's killed hundreds of people. 2, maybe 300. She knows how many people she has killed. It is more than 78. And right now, she herself is confused by a lot. And she does want him to know. He's not the only one who has a war inside of his own head. But his might be the worst. So, rely on people. Try to help people. She's looked into it. All of them have been trained to value certain things. And the fact that they ignore life, it makes them all psychopaths. They're trained for certain objectives. And carrying out that objective is all they were ever trained to do. Right now, they're no longer doing that. Their objective is to be free, is to be alive, is to stop these people. Overall, what they will do will save more lives than kill. What they will do will help restructure everything. So, whenever Deku is done taking a minute, come back. He can take a minute. This is a lot of shit. So, whenever he's done, calm down and come back. And try to talk to them. They are his friends. Now, Deku does look towards Ochako. Him turning back towards the ocean. The way it does look, it runs back into the sea. The waves retreat and come crashing back down to land. The water runs, but then it runs back. It goes back out towards the ocean and crashing to land. Is that what will happen to him? He ran away, but will he ever go back? He doesn't want to, but will he be forced to? These ideas in his mind, they scare him. Everything scares him. He wants to do many things, but his brain feels fuzzy. It feels wired. And he wants to save people, but he wants to kill many. Is he a psychopath? Now, with that being said, I do hope you guys enjoyed, and have an amazing day. I'll catch you guys in the next part.